Welcome to the chair yoga video. In this video, we will be doing an entirely seated yoga practice. Props you may want to have on hand include a yoga block, a strap or some type of scarf, a pillow or cushion, and a comfortable but firm chair placed on a non-skid surface or a yoga mat to provide stability and comfort for you throughout this practice. Finding yourself in a comfortable seat, making sure you have plenty of room around you for arm movements. Using a cushion or pillow underneath the hips or behind the back to ensure you have a comfortable upright seated position with the back away from the back of the chair. And the feet are firmly planted on the floor or another supportive surface. Other props are nearby. You may also place your feet on a cushion or pillow. Or a yoga block, or some other steady, firm surface, hips at or below the knees while seated. Taking your strap or scarf or belt, placing it across the lap for use later in the class. We'll begin by closing the eyes, noticing the breath, bringing your awareness more internally. This is a gentle practice intended to bring you ease and comfort throughout your day. We'll begin by opening the eyes and doing neck stretches. Turning the head, ear to one side towards the shoulder, perhaps using the hand weight without pulling, just to add a little bit more of a stretch to the side of the neck, keeping that shoulder down, and then switching sides, ear to shoulder, weight of hand, adding stretch if desired. Continuing to breathe deeply and smoothly throughout the practice. Gently lowering chin to chest. And then gently lifting the head, extending the spine, looking upwards, being sure not to press too far back into the cervical spine. Bring the gaze back forward. And begin neck rolls, side to side. And after a few movements around through top to bottom and side to side, gaze is forward, rotating head to one side, maybe using the hand on the jaw or the cheek to gently press, extending and stretching, and then repeat on the other side. Bringing the gaze back to center. You can do a few neck slides here, front to back, side to side, or around in circles. Only as far as you are comfortable. Slowly coming back to center. We'll begin with hand and arm exercises. Be extending the fingers, stretching the palms, then making fists, opening and closing, full extension, full closure, moving the arms in and out as you do this, feeling the stretch happening through the tops of the hands, the palms of the hands, the forearms, loosening up the joints and the fingers and the wrists. Taking time to squeeze and release and extend the arms out at the height that is comfortable for you. Rotating palms as they are extended. And then relax the hands down to the lap. Making fists, rolling the wrists away from or towards one another or in the same direction, all around. Taking your time, feeling into all the areas of the wrists. And opening hands again and rolling the wrists. You can imagine pushing through peanut butter. Extending the fingers. And now we make fists again, and we're rotating from the elbows outward and inward. Comfortably moving at your own pace, only lifting the arms up to a height that is comfortable for you, continuing to change direction of the motion as you move around. Perhaps alternating both directions or one direction on either arm. Moving into the shoulders, shrugging one and then the other as they roll back. Rolling the shoulders forwards and backwards. Fingertips on the knees. Or you can keep the arms down at the side, shrugging the shoulders up, letting them fall. Shrug and drop. Lift and drop. Placing the fingertips on the shoulders, begin rotating from the shoulders in and out, like wings, through closing the elbows together in front of the body. Only as high as your arms are able to go comfortably. You can also keep them down closer towards the chest. Opening and closing. And then rotating front to back and back to front. Any final movements here? Just little scoops. Releasing the hands. Stretching the arms out. Finding a height that is comfortable for you. We'll begin doing some arm circles. Slowly at first, front to back. And back to front. These can be as big or as small as is comfortable for you. Just loosening up all the muscles in the shoulders and the neck. Changing heights. Now giving yourself a big hug. And then switching and wrapping the other direction for another hug. You can also stack the arms in front of you. And then twisting side to side with the arms crossed or stacked or the upper body hugged. And switching sides again, twisting, gently twisting. Now massaging the hands, we'll start with the individual fingers and just like a milking motion as you move outward from the base of the finger towards the fingertip, taking time with each finger. You can also rotate the finger as you're doing this. Again, feeling the motion and the release in the joints, becoming more comfortable. Do this a few times on each finger, moving up into the palm, the base of the thumb, and into the wrist. Rotating the wrist and the forearm, working through the forearm, just squeezing the forearm and massaging it where it feels good, taking time to do that again, to notice any places need extra attention, maybe up by the elbow, down by the wrist. Making sure to get the front and back of the forearm. You can use a petting motion or a squeezing motion all the way up to the shoulder and the neck. This helps to improve blood flow as well as lymph flow. Reaching as far as you can up and then down into the area above the breastbone. Switching sides and massaging the other fingers on the other hand. Again, repeating this as much as you need to. Squeezing, pulling, wringing, bending, twisting. Being careful with your fingers. Paying attention to how your hands and your fingers are feeling while you're doing this, working into the thumb and the wrist, moving up into the forearm. Taking time for both sides of the arm, squeezing or the petting motion up the arm to the shoulder, up into the neck as many times as you need. And remembering to come down into that area above the breastbone to support lymphatic flow. Now rubbing into the area by the collarbone and up the back and front of the neck. Hands on the lap. We'll be bending and flexing the hands and the fingers, stretching the arm out, bending and flexing, pulling the hand towards you, pushing it away. Only go to where you are comfortable doing this. As you can see here, my hands are extremely flexible. Not everyone will be able to get their hands all the way back like this. But just pull back gently and feel what is the most comfortable for you, or just trying to stretch those tendons and ligaments in the hand and the forearm. We'll switch sides, again, only pressing back and forth as is more comfortable for you. Feeling a good stretch through the palm, through the forearm, and then pressing that away and feeling the stretch on the back of the wrist. Doing that a few times. Continuing to breathe deeply while you make these movements. Now we'll be individually flexing the fingers, starting with the thumb on one hand, back and forth, pointer back and forth, middle finger back and forth, ring finger, pinky finger, going back the other direction, pinky to ring, to middle finger, pointer finger, and again the thumb. Now repeat this on the other hand, again starting with the thumb, pulling towards and away from you, pointer, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky finger. And then again, starting with pinky and moving back to thumb. Getting the hands and the joints, the wrists nice and loose, comfortable. Releasing any tension. Now we'll do a dexterity practice, bringing the pointer to the finger and squeeze, middle to thumb and squeeze, ring to thumb and squeeze, pinky to thumb and squeeze, and now reverse. Thumb, squeeze, squeeze, release, and other hand, pointer to thumb, middle to thumb, ring to thumb, pinky to thumb, reverse direction, and now together both hands, pinky thumb, middle thumb, ring thumb, pinky thumb, ring thumb, middle thumb, pointer thumb, and relax. Shake it out, shaking the hands, the arms, the shoulders, the chest. Anything else you'd like to shrug, move your legs, any more neck stretches, anything you'd like to get in there, wiggle it out, and come back to stillness. We'll be preparing for our seated sun salutation. Palms to chest, looking up. Bringing the hands to the shoulders, by the ears or overhead. Coming forward, however, is comfortable for you. Only as far as is comfortable for you. You can also place the hands on the knees to lean forward. Palms on the knees, coming back up. Arch the spine, look up. Curve the spine, look down. Arch the spine, look up in cat. Curve the spine, look down. Arch cow. Curl cat. Palms together. Preparing to twist. You can bring the forearm, the upper arm, the elbow, you can even open and extend the arms, but keeping the hands in prayer by the chest. Now sitting up, other side, forearm, elbow, upper arm, palms at chest, or split the arms. Coming back up to sit, palms together in front of the chest. Cat cow again, looking up, arch down, arch up, curl down, arching up, curling down, forward bend over the legs, and either walking the hands up the legs or bringing them up towards the shoulders or alongside the ears, coming up to sit. Just a few variations of options here to come back up to a seated position with the palms in front of the chest. We'll be repeating this 3 more times with additional variations. Looking up, arms up alongside the ears, coming down over the legs, forward bend, Hands to knees, cat-cow seated 3 times. Palms together, twist to one side. Palms staying together in front of the chest, looking up, or you may split the palms. Back to center, opposite side, twist. Back to center, seated cat-cow 3 times. Arch up, curl down, arch up, curl down. Forward bend. Coming back up, arms up, overhead, palms together in front of the chest. And now we'll do a 3rd round, looking up. Arms up to comfort, arching back, palms down, center, folding forward. Upright, seated, cat-cow, arching, looking up, curling down, arching up, curling down, palms together, spinal twist, forearm, upper arm to knee. You can split the palms if you have the extension here. Holding, and now back to center, palms together, opposite side. Coming back to center, arch your spine, look up, curl down, arch up, curl down, arch up, curl down, forward fold. Choose your way to come up, palms together in front of the chest. Final round. You may need a strap for this one if you'd like to try it. Looking up, arms out, using the strap above the head to stretch the upper back. Forward bend with strap, long spine. Coming back up to sit, place the strap across your lap. Looking up for cow, down for cat. Arch up, cow, down, cat. Arching up, palms together, spinal twist, forearm, upper arm. You may split the palms. If you have the flexibility, reach behind the back with the upraised arm, grab hold of the strap on the opposite thigh and twist. Release, coming back up, opposite side, again, forearm, upper arm, or split the palms. You may reach behind and twist with the strap on the thigh. Release, coming back to center. Again, cat, cow 3 times. Forward bend. Taking hold of the straps, extending arms alongside the ears, coming up long, looking up, overhead, palms together. Release the strap. Taking a moment to rest here, noticing how you feel. Placing the palms under the right leg, lift the leg, either with the hands or with the leg or with the help of the hands. Placing the leg down, lift the left leg and place it down. Maybe also do this again, lifting the whole leg from below the knee towards the chest, switch sides, the leg towards the chest. If you are able to extend the right leg out, like you're pressing the wall away from your foot, supporting with hands, switch sides, left leg lifts, pressing the wall away. If you'd like to try with a strap, you may also place the strap under the bottom of the right foot, extend the leg and pull against the strap, stretching hamstring. Placing foot down, switch sides, placing the left foot on the strap, releasing right foot, extending left leg, and relax. Release the strap back across the lap. We'll be doing a forward bend here. This one is supported using a pillow or cushion under the belly, leaning forward, allowing the arms to hang comfortably, head hangs comfortably, allowing yourself to release down towards the pillow, towards your legs. A few deep breaths here. Gently coming back up, helping yourself up, moving the pillow. Taking hold of the strap, belt or scarf. Bringing behind the back. Using to stretch the shoulders by holding either side of the strap with the hands at a height that is comfortable for you. Pulling forwards and backwards to open the shoulders, maybe looking up. Overhead, if it is available to you. We also hold onto the side of the chair with both hands. Arch the spine looking up while you pull down with the hands. Turn to center, stacking the forearms in front of you. We'll do another twist here to one side and hold. Opposite side and hold. Forearms can be at shoulder height or below. Few more times, side to side, taking as long as you'd like to do these movements. If it is available to you, lifting the stacked arms overhead and looking up, keeping the shoulders down. Bend to one side, looking up, and then the other, looking up. Again, taking hold of the strap if you'd like, lifting the arms overhead, holding tightly as you pull away, shoulders down, bend, look up, and then to the opposite side, looking up, and release the strap back to the lap, palms together, interlace the fingers, pressing the hands up, and again, bending to one side and the other. Release, relax, preparing for a twist, taking hold of the chair with the right hand, left hand to the right knee, gently twisting the spine, turning the head in the direction of the twist, holding here, taking a few deep breaths, continuing to feel the top of the head moving upwards, spine long, and release. And now opposite side, taking hold of the left side of the chair with the left hand, right knee to left, right hand to left knee, twisting. Head continues to move in the direction of the twist, taking a few deep breaths here. And release. We'll complete this class with a forward bend where the hands are either clasped behind the back or you can use a strap to hold on either side of you. And then a forward bend. You can also place a pillow here if you'd like. Just be holding this for a brief moment, preparing to come back up. Taking your time, releasing the strap or the hands behind you, placing palms to knees, either face up or face down, whatever is more comfortable for you. Taking time here for a few deep breaths. Noticing how you feel. And we'll finish with a few moments of silence. Gently opening the eyes, bringing your awareness back into the room. Thank you for joining me today. Om Shanti.